A friend versus a user. Friend versus users. Let that sink in. I'll explain. A friend celebrates your prosperity, your growth, your success. While a user, they only clap when they win, when they gain, but they disappear when they don't. See, a true friend is someone that's going to be there for you during the hard times as well as the good times. A user, well, it is what it is. They're in it for what they can get. And you need to know the difference. One adds value and the other drains it. I know young people, you thinking, hey, this is my best friend, and you like to refer to your best friends as twin. These young folks, I mean, you just, this twin, hey, twin. Did your mother give birth to that person along with you? No. You're not twins unless you have the same mother, born in the same pregnancy, delivered in the same delivery. It's not because a person looks similar to you, you light skin and he light skin, you know, both of you got dreadlocks or both of you got tattoos. Come on. And I mean, putting a tattoo on your body like somebody else's or somebody's name, that's a whole nother thing. You know, you like somebody today, or you dating this boy or this girl, and you want to put on their name on your body, and then 5 years from now you're not speaking to each other and you with someone else and you didn't realize what you were getting into. But we're not talking about tattoos. Let's just put that over in the corner with stupidity. Growing pains is okay. But what we're talking about is, what is the difference between a friend and someone who uses you? A person that stands with you when you are down and out, a person that stands with you when you are struggling, a person that stands with you when you don't have anything, a person that stands with you when your car is broke or your car is repossessed or you don't have a car. I think Will Smith said something like, you know, why let people ride with you who wouldn't walk with you when you were walking? To break that down is, when you don't have anything, are they going to stand with you? When you have to walk to school, will they walk with you? Or are they going to get in the car with somebody else and forget about you and ride right past you and blow the horn? Some people come into your life with one purpose, and that purpose is to destroy you. To destroy you. To see you come down, to bring you down. I tried to date a woman one time, and she said she was divorced from her husband, and she said that a woman's duty, a woman's job, is to bring a man down. And she said it similar to that, down. Well, I knew she was crazy. She told me her ex-husband said she was crazy. That's why he divorced her. And I realized that there might be some truth to that. See, you need to know what you're getting into with these people you call friends. Don't be afraid to take a hard look at this person and say, is this really a friend? Or is this a user? Is this a person that's just here for convenience? What happens when circumstances change? What if I lose my job and got no money? Will they be around? Or are they just there to get what they can get out of me? Some of you who are watching this video right now, you have people in your life that call themselves your friend, and you call them best friend, BFF. What the? Best friend. When you call them, are they going to be there for you? Are they dependable? When you need help, are they there? Are they willing to sacrifice for you? You see, when a person gives from their heart, they'll give their last. They'll give from whence it hurt. But if an individual is just giving out of comfort and convenience, it's not necessarily your friend. Dr. Martin Luther King said in a quote that a man is, the true measures of a man is not where he stands during his time of comfort and convenience, but where he stands during controversy and discomfort. I might have got it wrong, but you get the point. When I'm standing in a place where things are comfortable and convenient, are you my friend then? As well as when things are inconvenient and hard and turbulence is in my life? When I'm going through a problem, are you really going to be there to support me? Or are you just there to benefit from what you can get from my blood, sweat, and tears? You must understand that some people in your life come to destroy you. Their whole purpose is to destroy you. You ever seen some snakes and I know you may not, I used to have a pet snake. And sometimes I'll go to reach for the snake and it would, it never bit me, but it would act like it was gonna bite me. It's a ball python. Had him as a pet snake. And I would play with that snake, put him in the cage, and then I go back for him again. Sometimes he would just let me pick him up, and then sometimes he would hiss at me. My good friend during the time, and we were good friends during that time. We are not as close now, but we still stay in touch. So we're still friendly. He named the snake Lucifer. 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 And I said, I thought that was a cool name, Lucifer. Well, what does Lucifer mean? Right? Lucifer is the name of the devil, Satan, in the Bible. Lucifer. And so when I saw the snake was a serpent, and because the snake was evil in the Bible, I thought that was cute. And I was in my 20s then, and I didn't know any better. But now I'm much older, and life has dealt me some situations that has brought wisdom. It has opened my eyes on some things. And it was a pretty snake. Pretty snake. And if you know anything about snakes, you know that the prettier that snake is, the more venomous that snake is. Prince sang a song, the sweeter he is, the longer the pain is gonna last. That's in that lyrics. The sweeter he is, the longer the pain is gonna last. Be careful who you let into your life. Be careful who you trust in your most precious commodities with. Your life, your mind, your body, your time. You can't get more life back. Once you're born, you have a certain amount of time before you're going to leave this world. You can't get it back. You can't get it back. Time is the most precious commodity. Be careful who you allow near your body, on top of your body, and in your body. And be careful whose body you going in, because there's an ebb and flow of energy. And when you're young, some of this thing, you think you're getting it because you're out and you're banging this and banging that and tapping this and tapping that. But along with that comes energy. And later on in life, when your head is all screwed up in a pickle, you'll find out that that's all that energy you've been giving up. Every time you get with someone, you give up energy and you take a piece of their energy and everybody's energy that they've been connected with. Be careful of who you let get in your life. People will use you. They'll use your body. And another thing is be careful who you're using. Because when you're using somebody's body, just like I said, you're getting something, but you're leaving something. You're leaving something, or you call yourself getting something, but you're not just getting what you think you're getting. You're getting something, but you're leaving something too. It's called a piece of your soul. And the more people you get with, the more little itty bitty little pieces of yourself that you're giving up. So sometimes you think you're using somebody and you're the one being Bobo the fool, Willie Lump Lump, you're the one that's being used. Treat people right. Treat people in the way that you would like for people to treat you. Expect that. Don't use people. Don't let people use you. When you see a person is using you, step back. Let them go. Don't be so afraid to walk away from Mike or John Boy or PJ. Don't be so afraid to walk away from a Lexus and Cadillac and Nissan and sprinkles and strawberry. Don't be afraid to take a hard look at people that you've let in your life, and do not be afraid to walk away. You walk away sooner with less hurt, or you walk away later with more hurt. It's up to you. Friendship, relationship, companionship, even fellowship. Some of you are fellowshipping with the wrong crowd. You're in a church, you're fellowshipping, and you're not even supposed to be there. And you know you're not spirit-led to be there. Get out of there. There's churches and mosques and things all over the place. It's a church on every corner. Go find another church. Go to a place and find a church home where you can be fed and you can be welcome too. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled by religion, because oftentimes that's designed to control you and to use you to bring in your money into the storehouse. All you bring your blessings in the storehouse. And then when you need something, they tell you to go pray for it. The preacher needs a new jet. We're going to raise this money. The Holy Ghost is telling me, I believe in my spirit, that every family needs to pay $1,000 and I can get this jet. You're paying for the preacher's home that he lives in. You're paying for the preacher's automobile he drives around in. You're paying the preacher's salary. And then you have an anniversary, you give him a love offering. But whenever you need something, you have to pay for it. You have to pray for it. But when he needs something, you pray for it. And you're going to pay your way into heaven. If that was the case, then if you're rich, all you have to do is just write a check and you're in heaven. And so people use mind games to play these tricks on us to get us to comply and to conform to their foolishness. And whomsoever will, let them come. That's what they do. So nobody is forcing you to do it, but you don't realize that you're being brainwashed into being used by someone that is looking at you and laughing and benefiting off you. The same way them so-called fake friends do. As long as you got something they can get from you, you good. Case in point, I was at a church once before. This actually happened to me in Atlanta. If you Google enough stuff and do enough research, you can figure out just who it is, but I'm not going to say so. Because I have a large digital footprint for many years. So you can research and find out what the church was. But I was in that church choir. And every Saturday, we had to be there at 10 o'clock in the morning. And we would be there at about 12:31, practicing for the next day, Sunday service. Sunday service started at 7 a.m. We had to be there by 6:30. Now, keep in your mind, I'm in my 30s at the time. Late 30s, maybe early 40s. And that means used to like to go out and party on the weekend, which means I had to come in early because I had to get up and go to choir rehearsal. I'm talking about me now. I know I'm talking about some of y'all too, because I saw some of y'all in the club too. But I'll go in the club and party and drink and do all my thing, get turned up and all that stuff. But I tried to do the right thing or what I thought was right. I'll show up every Saturday morning faithfully. And then every Sunday morning, faithful. After we practice all day Saturday, we there early Sunday morning. But what I noticed on Saturday and Sunday is that it was cliquish. And I didn't fit in the clique. And I had sense enough to know that I didn't fit in the clique. My play mother told me a long time ago when I was a kid, you know, if a person don't love you, you don't have to love them no more than they love you. And a person, and my mother told me something growing up that was profound, that resonates with me today. Don't let nobody love you more than you love yourself. Well, I was in the church, and I was singing on every Saturday. I was practicing on every Saturday and singing on Sunday. 2 services, 7 o'clock and 9:30. I'm still young. I like to go out and party, have fun, and do all the crazy stuff that young people do, things that I used to do. I probably still would be doing it if I was younger, but I think I've aged out of the nightclubs and that party atmosphere. But seriously speaking, I would go in that church and I felt isolated. I felt like I didn't belong. I felt like they didn't really want me there. I noticed that 5 or 6 people over here be talking to each other, 10 people over here talking, 2 over there. I look up and I see myself. They always had refreshments. And I'm standing up and having a donut and some fruit or whatever they had, cup of coffee or whatever, right? Make me some tea. And I'm noticing these people are cliquish. And I found myself trying to fit in. I go talk to this group and I notice after a while they turning it back to, I go talk to that group and I didn't feel like I belonged there. And I'm not about to be involved in anything that I don't feel connected to, especially if I can control whether or not I'm there. Well, finally, I built up the courage to go speak to the minister of music. And I gave my explanation to him. I told him I felt like it was a clique, and I felt uncomfortable, and I felt unwanted, and I felt like they just didn't want me there, and I didn't like it, and maybe something needed to be said about it. And I told him I was considering quitting the choir. I said, in fact, that before the meeting was over, I said, I'm going to quit the choir today during the meeting. And he said, I understand. If that's what you want to do, brother, I understand. See, you would think that if you're in a church, they would kind of fight for you, because this is your soul salvation they talk about, right? It's a crock of crap. They're talking about helping you get to heaven, when I realized that they were so heavenly bound that they were no earthly good in cliche. But in truth, the truth of the matter is, I was on the way to hell in a handbasket with gasoline underwear on. They didn't have no concern about me, and they didn't want me there. And I understood that. So I went and talked to the leader and told him that I'm thinking about quitting. And he said, I understand. If that's how you feel, go ahead. And I walked out of there perplexed, like, huh? I'm scratching the back of my head. Did this man just basically tell me to quit, knowing that I'm likely to quit the church because now I got an attitude? They call it church hurt. I wasn't hurt by the church. I woke up and I was wise enough to not to be a dumb sheep, because they say the pastor is the shepherd, and the shepherd is the person that watches over the sheep. And I know for myself that sheep are dumb and stupid, and they need to be led, and I'm not a sheep. And I don't need no shepherd to get me to heaven. I don't need to talk to a pastor to talk to God. I'm not on board with all of that. I know that he's a person just like I am, and I don't have to submit to that. This guy being the pastor and minister of music had the audacity, the unmitigated gall to tell me, I understand, brother, quit if that's what you got to do. So guess what? I quit. I quit the church, joined another membership, and I found that that's where I needed to be. I said all that to say this. You are in a situation in your life and you're stuck and you feel uncomfortable. Whether it's your life, it's your body, it's your mind, and it's your decision. Protect your life, protect your space, protect your energy just like you protect your assets. You wouldn't write your social security number on Instagram or Facebook or Snapchat. You wouldn't send your banking account information to strangers. You have a PIN word or PIN code on your phone to open and close your phone. Protect your space and your energy the same way. Because there are people that's out to destroy you. And you've probably already had enough destruction in your life already by now, regardless of what age you are. If you're watching this video, I know you're over 18 years old because my videos are restricted. I'm not here to talk to children. I talk to grown folks. And if you're here and you're under 18 years old, you should not be here. But if you are here, while you're listening, let me tell you, straighten up your life, monitor your time, monitor your friends, and don't be afraid to take a hard look at these people you call your friends and understand what a friend really is. Went over that in the beginning of the video. A friend is someone that celebrates you when you grow. You go buy a new car and you say, hey, look at my new car. And they don't say nothing. They're not proud of you. They're not happy for you. You tell them, hey, I just got a promotion on my job. And they're not clapping for you. Those people are not your friends. When something good happens in your life, they should get excited and show you that they're excited. And if they can't do that, take a hard look at the situation and begin to wean people off in your life. Don't pick up the phone every time it rings. Don't call them every time you get bored. Some people will call, I've had people to call me, I'm bored. Who in the hell do you think I am? An entertainer? I don't have time for that because you bored. And then the same people, when they got joy in their life and they got prosperity in their life, they won't even pick up the phone for you. Be careful who you helping and be careful who you are letting help you, because everybody helping you ain't helping you. What they're doing is setting you up. They're fattening the frog for the snake. They're going to get you in a place one day and then they're going to crush you. Well, it's not like you haven't been told. I just spent several minutes explaining this to you. And if you are still watching this video and you made it this far in this video, then I know what I'm saying is hit home. If this has resonated with you, type I agree. If this didn't resonate with you, you don't have to say anything. All you have to do is keep on living, and life will show you. And the good part about life is that life won't give up on you. Life will keep teaching you the same lesson over and over and over and over again until you get it. And I assure you that life won't stop teaching you that same lesson until you get it. And if you don't get it, it's still going to keep teaching you the same lesson over and over and over and over. And I pity the fool that has to learn from their own mistakes. A wise man once said that a wise person learns from the mistakes of others, while a fool learns from their own mistakes. Are you a wise man or a fool? Put that in the comments. I'm a wise man. Share a story. If that has happened to you in life, or you learned something from this video, or you've experienced something in this video, share it. Don't be afraid. This is an open community, an interactive community, and I love to hear your comments. And believe it or not, I respond to every single solitary one of those comments. It's not someone else is doing it, it's me. And I respond to your comments. All right? Well, I hope that you've learned something from this video. I hope it's resonated with you and hit home. Be sure to like and sub this video if you got something out of it. And if you didn't, move on. No problem. Who cares? Move on. Because I'm going to keep putting these videos out. If you want to know more about these types of things, you want to learn about protecting your assets, you want to learn about smart money moves, then hey, reach out, right? But remember, friendship, cruise ship, companionship, fellowship, whatever kind of ship it is designed to carry you further than you already are. And if it's not doing that for you, abandon the ship. Get the hell off of that ship quick as you can. Okay? That's pretty much my time on this video. I appreciate you for your time. Bye for now.